parts or what? We are moving, and all of my stuff, my cameras, my tripods, and everything are packed up. So all I have is this little action cam, but I want to get this done anyway because it's an unboxing. Okay, so I bought an electric Greenworks Pro. I saw a review for this online. It looks pretty good. I'm going to do a quick review and maybe wash my car right now. But I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I have a Husqvarna power washer, and I did something wrong. I may have left some old fuel in it all winter long, and the next year I couldn't start it to save my life. So I have this very expensive $600 power washer Husqvarna in storage right now that I cannot for the life of me get started. It will not start. I have to have it either repaired, or I've got to repair it myself, replace the carburetor, something like that. So don't ever leave fuel in these things, or any small engine. Don't ever leave fuel in it, especially over the winter. And that has a lot to do with the ethanol that they put in the engines, in the gas now. If you can get pure gas, always use pure, real 100% gas if you can get it in a small engine. And in Oklahoma, I know you can get that, but in Missouri, I don't think you can. I don't see it anywhere. But in Oklahoma, you see a lot of 100% gas. You have to pay more for it, but never put ethanol or that type of stuff in a small engine. That being said, that is why I got this. I'm probably going to either try to get the other one started, or I'm going to sell it. Now, this is electric, and I'm not going to have to worry about fuel, and we're going to find out more about that here in a minute. Now, granted, you're only going to get 2,300 PSI, but for what I'm doing, that's good. The Husqvarna I have is probably like 3,500, and I was actually doing my mom's bricks on her house, and I actually started to chip some of the bricks. I couldn't believe it. So this is probably not going to chip things, but we're going to find out how powerful it is and what it can clean up. Maybe I'll try to wash this right here, and then we'll clean the van. All right, while I was at it, I got a 50-foot contractor cord. Everything I have, if you can get it, I will link in the description. This power washer I saw it online for $279. I went to Lowe's just now in St. Charles, Missouri, and it was $249, so it was about $30 cheaper. So I went ahead and got a nice cord. I buy quality when I do it. I bought some kind of a soap. This has a soap reservoir. I bought this at Tractor Supply Store. Heavy duty contractor hose. And I like to buy high quality stuff, and then a contractor. Pretty expensive power cord, but I find quality lasts longer, and you end up paying more when you buy cheap stuff anyway. So this also is going to double for my mom. She's older, and she doesn't want to mess with gas and oil and all that stuff. So her house has a ring. She has a white house with brick, and it has a ring of dirt around the bottom. And so the power washer is really good for washing that off. But let's open this up and see. Disassembled. I don't like that. I don't like to put things together. I wish it was more assembled than this, but let's get it out and see what it does. So as you can see, a lot of it has to be assembled. Not a big deal. I wish it was more assembled than this. I kind of like to just get things up and running. I don't want to have to read the instructions and do all that. I'll do it, but I just prefer it was already together, at least partially together. But this is what you get. I made little piles of the bags that it came in, and I'm going to read the instructions and get these pieces together. Hopefully it won't take too long, and then we'll get up and running. This cable right here, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like almost like it's like a plastic material inside of a cloth material or something. I've never seen that before. Okay, honestly the setup was pretty easy. I'm just lazy. I didn't want to do it, but it's not bad at all. You just screw these things in. I ended up with some extra pieces over there. Not sure why. I'm going to fire this thing up. So you've got turbo, I think, soap dispenser, 40 degrees, 25 and 15 at 2300 PSI. So you're supposed to let water run through it for 30 seconds and then turn it on. Don't turn it on before that. I've got super high water pressure at this house. First time ever. Let it run and get all the air out of it. That is travel dust from Oklahoma. Alright, let's fire it up and see what happens. Well, I am plugged in. Just shuts off just like that. Now let's change the head off of this. I'm not using any soap. It's kind of weird when you turn it on. It takes a minute to get started. And then it just stops. But this one's running and the other, my gas one is not. There's this little latch here. I'm not sure what that is for. Maybe to keep it from turning on. Alright, we're going to do there's one more setting I want to try, and that's turbo, whatever that means. Alright, this is turbo. Now get the... Oh my god, look at that. Holy cow. Look at that dirt come right off.
That's crazy.
Let's do this line again with turbo. Turbo. Now watch your feet. Holy cow. I'm gonna come over here. Get that. Get that line. Oh, it's taking the paint off, dude. See it taking the paint off?
Yes.
That's not good. He's using the 25 degree right now. You can get closer. That's almost like the car wash.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, all in all it's good, but you've got another cord to worry about. I mean, it'll take the paint off. It's quieter. You don't have to worry about gas and oil. I like it. I would buy it again. Pretty easy to set up, and it will take the paint off. So, notice right there, there, and there. We took some paint off. So that, a little bit too strong. But I poured just a little bit of this into the soap. Into there, not very much, just to see what would happen. And I don't see any soap yet. So it didn't work until we put the soap tip on it. And now, I don't know, we're supposed to dilute that a little bit. In fact, this also has a safety mechanism. I read it has a safety mechanism. I believe if it detects anything is wrong, this right here can kill it. You can test and reset. Pretty good. Can I get the license plate? Wow. Get real close. Very good. Get those bugs. Yeah. You have to be careful. You do this too much, the paint will come off. Don't get that sticker, it'll come off. So I thought I would do an experiment. I'm going to try to clean this rock off right here. This rock, and it's very similar to this one on this pathway here. And let's just see how clean we can get it. Now I'm going to start off with the 15 degree. 15 degree. What?
I'm over here.
Hi.
Hi.
Look at that. That rock used to look like that one.
Good.
Alright, let's take a look here.
Oh my god.
The dirty parts are what? Holy crap.
It happens when you spend time. Can I give it a try?
Sure.
I noticed
really-
when you spend more time on something, it starts to begin to...
That's just the natural color of the rock. See the next rock. Whoa, don't do that. That nasty rock over there would be good, but
Yeah.
that went over it. All of that needs to be done. Maybe we'll do it.
Okay.
Maybe not today. This might be too strong, but let's see what happens. You tell me. Much cleaner. I want to do the grill and then I'll be done.